Eom Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
It is still very much celebration all over the world. A prosperous new year to you, our esteemed viewers and most valued sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Loads of blessings and favors to you in 2019. Oh yes. Hello there, a very beautiful day to you and many thanks indeed for joining us. You're watching the Eom Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Moware. Today on the program, we'll be speaking with some industry operators about their businesses in relation to the operating environment and the Nigerian economy. Also on the lineup is Spot On with Adegboyega Adetunji, who is the chairman and chief executive officer of Hesges Synergy Nigeria Limited. And on the face-to-face is another industry iconoclast, Aziz Alatoye, who is the senior partner of Ascension Consulting Services. It's the very last episode for the year, and you can't afford to miss it. Stay with us. Do you need a company that is competent in delivering best-in-class trust services through a client-focused approach? Then STL Trustees Limited is your ideal partner. STL Trustees Limited is a leading and multiple award-winning trust company in Nigeria. It prides itself as a professional, efficient, and reliable trustee and funds portfolio management company committed to delivering cutting-edge trust solutions to the specific needs of its esteemed clients. Its services include bond trusteeship for government and corporate institutions, trust of collective investment schemes, ROEITs, debenture and real estate trusts, endowments and foundations, estate planning, nominee services, funds and portfolio management, among other related advisory services. Come over to STL Trustees Limited, 30 Skybank Building, 3rd floor, Marina, Lagos, Nigeria. Telephone 01-271-8821, 081-033-85944, or log on to www.stltrustees.com. STL Trustees Limited, service built on trusts. We begin with information and communications technology. There is no undermining the importance of information and communications technology in any contemporary economy, as it is fast becoming the backbone of successful businesses globally. Managing consultant of BODC Trading and Investment Company Limited, Akin Koinde, spoke to Eom Business Network news correspondent in Lagos on the benefits of its new e-commerce initiative called We Pay.
We have several e-commerce platforms, or what I'll call marketplace, existing already. But BODC decided to come up with WePay to differentiate services and bring extra value to users. Our major focus is end user experience. We want to give you the best end user experience. We want you to procure or to shop, at your convenience. Our slogan is a smarter way to shop. On the WePay platform, we offer several opportunities from best discounts to uncomparable after sales service, and also it will be the first e-commerce platform that you can actually procure using USSD. So it's not dependent on internet alone. Without internet, you can still be on WePay. It also offers you a credit engine that allows you to also meet your lifestyle, even if your pocket is not as deep as it is immediately. So WePay comes as a platform with a totally different perspective to empower and to ease life. It's the first platform where there is no competition. What I mean by no competition, on the WePay platform, you are buying directly from the OEM, the original equipment manufacturers. We are not a marketplace, so you do not have multiplicity of companies competing on the same devices or the same products on the platform. It's one OEM, one product. So what does that give us? Best prices, best discounts, best after-sales service, and guess what? There's also a credit engine that allows you to get credit on the platform. Not to forget, like I said initially, WePay is also not completely dependent on internet. Without internet, *4322#, which is available now on 9Mobile and will be available on other mobile networks in a few weeks, you can shop on WePay. We believe that as we progress and value-added services are also emphasized, WePay will be the e-commerce platform of the future.
Now to real estate matters. In an exclusive chat with Eom Business Network news correspondent in Lagos, the new brand ambassador of Evertop Realties Limited, Abidemi Kosoko, spoke on the brand and its offerings.
Evertop is simply the best, nothing but the best. We have our properties located at different places in Nigeria. We have Grand Valley Park at Atonota. We have another Grand Valley Park at Lekki. We have Lighthouse Ibeju Lekki. We have another lighthouse at Ikorodu. We have Peace Valley Garden at Shimawa. We have Palm Valley at Ibeju Lekki. We also have some properties in Anambra and so on. Our prices are just too affordable. We make sure we give prices that suits both the high income earners and the low income earners. There's nothing like I can't afford it. If you say that, okay, I don't have the power to buy in Lekki, you can go for Ikorodu. You can go for Atonota. And the way at which everything is growing now, like the way everywhere is developing now, before you close your eyes and open it, you're there. So we are 100% affordable.
In another development, Lanre Agbemuko, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Lanre Lawanson Nigeria Limited, spoke on enhancing the standard of security in Nigeria.
I think the government is not doing enough. As the government is not doing enough, the legislators are not doing their work. There's supposed to have been a promulgated decree, law that compel every organizations to make sure that this security law surveillance is installed in all the organizations. Good enough, CBN did it with all the banks. Nearly all banks now, all the branches now, they all have good surveillance systems that still need to be improved upon. But thank God they have started somewhere and they are not doing badly. If the NNPC too can do similar thing, all filling stations, that you cannot set up a filling station without the NNPC and DPR. If they come up with similar program, compelling all stations, all filling stations, oil and gas of the company, that they must make sure they provide their offices and environment with good quality surveillance, it will enhance the productivities of the security.
And that is the Eom Business Network news. Give raffle, give raffle, give raffle. Oh yes, great news. Win a brand new car every month with just 500 Naira at the Hesges Synergy Nigeria Limited Give Raffle Draw. Oh yes, you heard right. With only 500 Naira, you stand a chance to win a brand new car at the end of every month. You can also win fantastic prizes like refrigerators, mobile phones, TV sets, fans, etc. in the daily round just for 200 Naira. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to the Give Raffle Draw and win big. For more details, log on our website at www.sgsenergy.com. Terms and conditions apply, strictly for 18 years and above. Please note, the Give Raffle Draw is licensed by the Lagos State Lottery Board. Felix Akonde is Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Fedevic Global Services Limited.
Fedevic Global Services Limited is a freight forwarding company. Our head office is situated at 5 Adeyinka Street, Ogunaike, White Sand, Isheri Osun. And here our operational office, 24 Boma Road. We're an agency between the shipper and the consignee. We majorly deals with containerized goods shipment to any ports overseas. We are a freight forwarding company. We are set as a middleman between the shipper and the consignee. We take up the responsibility of representing a shipper from transporting, we mean shipping, is goods, containerized goods from Nigerian ports to any port of destinations around the world. We take up the responsibility of interfacing with shipping company on behalf of the shipper. And we see through all the documentation relating to that consignments. We are majorly into forwarding of commodities, goods. We deal majorly with agricultural products like cocoa, charcoal, cashew nuts, and the rest. So we deal in every commodity certified by Nigeria Export Promotion Council. If Nigeria Export Promotion Council do not certify a certain good, it becomes contraband. So we try to go with the policy of as specified by Nigeria Export Promotion Council. So majorly we do charcoal as our major product. Competition is good in any business, fine. If there is no competition, there is no way you will grow because you will just relax, fine. If he owns another office, we are into the same business and he's doing well, like I told you, we are reaching out there to people to gain more clients. And I see that, the other company, they are doing so well, I want to do better too. Whatever I'm doing good before, I want to make it better. Rendering and delivering my services, I want to give the best to my clients so that there will be recommendation from other people. I see us growing higher from where we are now. Fine, we will be reaching out to people to know what we are doing. We'll be reaching out to people to gain more clients. Gaining more clients means more money will come to the company and the company's account will become fat. So in the next 5 years, I see Fedevic Global Service going to the greater height.
Fumi Ekundayo is Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of STL Trustees.
From time to time, in any business environment, there are bound to be challenges, environmental challenges, political challenges, name it. But you would agree with me that inherent in those challenges are also opportunities. So for us at STL Trustees, we've tried as much as we can to look outside of those challenges, to rather look out for the opportunities that we can find in those challenges with a view to still creating value to our different stakeholders. And that is what has been sustaining us. We are also a very innovative organization. We believe that there are no two trust transactions that are similar. Every transaction comes with its own inherent, unique features that will require a real competent trust firm like STL to handle. And we have been able to, over the years, instill that confidence in our clients to the effect that we can continually protect their interests, hold their hands through their transactions seamlessly and successfully. That has also stood us out and has helped us to withstand the challenges within the operating environment. STL Trustees, as then the Sky Trustees, was barely a fringe player in the same industry. About 10 years ago, our name was even nowhere to be found. But with a dint of hard work and a lot of focus on where we want to be and setting medium to long-term targets for ourselves, we've been able to get to where we are today. We owe a lot of this to our esteemed clients who have over the years trusted us, with our professionalism and competence to manage their transactions. And while it can be said that trusteeship services are almost the same, are almost similar everywhere, but the manner you render such services matters a lot. And that is what has really stood us out from our peers. We believe that the client today is a lot more sophisticated, and we try as much as possible. We strive, we go the extra mile to ensure that we meet the expectations of our clients. To be able to deliver value to your customers, you need highly efficient and highly motivated staff. Our people are our greatest assets, and we ensure that there's that continued and continuous training, welfare, motivation, name it, because it is when your people are satisfied and happy and have the passion for the work they do that they will be able to also deliver value and extend those same values, core values, to your customers. And I believe that in-house we have all the competencies we require to ensure that we continue to give our clients the best. We believe that the upcoming elections will be a major defining factor for 2019, and that means that for the first quarter of the year, basically there will be a lot of, activities around that, and that may slow down the general business environment. But definitely after the elections, we're very optimistic that things will pick up in the environment in terms of government spendings, in terms of liquidity in the system, in terms of even foreign investors that might have, out of seeming uncertainty surrounding the coming elections, taking flight. They'll be back because definitely they know what they stand to enjoy in the Nigerian business environment. So they'll be back. We see a lot of activities picking up.
Adegboyega Adetunji is the chairman of Hesges Synergy Nigeria Limited.
What makes Hesges Synergy and what we do unique and different is this. I say this. If you go to the bank, for instance, you need the microfinance banks that could give you maybe as low as 50,000. Oh, by the way, let me point out, our minimum investment fund in Hesges Synergy is 50,000. So for someone that need as little as 50,000 to develop his or her business, we can fund that business for you, 50,000. That's the minimum, and then you grow up like that. For Hesges Synergy, we are a part of your business. Because one of the things we do is that we own a stake in the business, no matter how little the amount we're putting in the business is. And then we grow that business with you. Every business has a business manager that monitor the growth of that business. So when there's a need for expansion, when there's need for more funds, we can see it because your business is our business. One of our basic principles in running any of our business is the fact that we don't compromise on excellence. We don't compromise on quality and good service delivery. We always believe this. A good idea will sell itself. We believe in starting small and growing it. Our vision is to be the foremost network in Nigeria and even indeed in Africa, but we're not there yet. We're growing it up slowly. Our vision is to be the foremost network of choice when it comes to business development and funding. Running a business in Nigeria, everything from A to Z is against you. We've been talking about the government part, the taxation thing and all that, then your staff. So you find out that our work ethics, something is wrong with it. People just be looking for what, the moment they get the job, the necessary diligence they're supposed to put in the job, they don't put it there. The commitment is not there. I always say that there are three things that I look for before I can employ anybody. I call it DCP, dedication, commitment, and passion. If I can see these three things in you, then we're 50% almost there. Well, Give Raffle is one of its kind in Lagos State. We're licensed by the Lagos State Lottery Board to operate in Lagos State. What is Give Raffle all about? Give Raffle is a raffle wherein you have players generally stand the chance of winning a brand new car every month with just 500 naira. A brand new car with just 500 naira. Now, there are two categories of play. We have what we call the rounds. We do them every day. We call them the daily rounds. To qualify for the daily rounds alone, you can buy a 200 naira ticket. Now, what are the winnings, the daily winnings? We have mobile phone, we have television, we have fridge, we have microwave, we have fan for 200 naira. A whole lot of things daily. So that's for the daily rounds. And then we now have the season, which is at the end of the month. That is when we give the grand prize of the brand new car. If you buy a 500 naira ticket, the day that you buy the ticket, you qualify for that daily round. And also your ticket is in the pool for the monthly season, for the draw for the car. So at the end of the month, one person will go home with that brand new car with just 500 naira. It's awesome.
Aziz Alatoye is a senior partner, Ascension Consulting Services.
If you look at consulting firms, I think only very few, and individuals materially has properties that are for running consulting business based on rents, which I think is not probably quite good for consulting business because you'll be under pressure, to keep on, charging higher, and then you also have to pay interest and all those kind of things. So, but if you are able to get your property, at least you have some level of control, over the fee aspect instead of not being able to serve. Especially there are some people who will do some pro bono too. You definitely would not want to do that in a rented apartment. So I feel very excited because our focus is to provide solution to the users who are able to pay, the required level of fees, as well as some people, for instance, the SMEs. Most of the SMEs, they call us on phone, they ask questions, the local governments, are challenging us. So we plead with those local government that, look, this is what the law says. And once they've complied with the law, you need to leave them and let them do their businesses, across the high profile, the middle, and then the low, profile. Is a thing that I had a dream for quite long, and I'm happy it's come true. Ascension Consulting Services, the philosophy of Ascension is actually to move from one ladder to another ladder, from one step to another step. And basically from Lagos, where we started, to Nigeria. Now we have office in Abuja, we have office in Port Harcourt, and to a global level. And the idea is really that I believe Nigeria should demonstrate that, look, things can also be done right in Nigeria. It shouldn't be the other way around, that we have firms coming from abroad and then, settle down in Nigeria, and then that's all we buy into. Nigeria should also be able to start business from Nigeria and take it to the global level. So that is the idea. That is the reasoning. And I know a host of other colleagues who are outside, they are really, challenged that, look, it's something we have to demonstrate. It's not only that Nigeria will be an importer of service, we also have to export. So that is the idea. It's not more than that, and we have to do it according to the rules and according to the standards. And that is why when you see the service of Ascension, probably find, difference between what Ascension is doing, or we even want to do better. Our services are actually integrated taxation services, and it starts from advisory. We advise our clients, that, look, this is the position of the law, and this is the practice of the tax authorities. These cases have been looked at in the past, and this is the position of the courts. So we believe that this is the current practice position that you should maintain. So once we do that for a client, they will know the right thing to do. We call all those ones advisory. Some people will call it tax planning. Tax planning is basically to look at the position of the law and do what the law says. Some people think tax planning is a negative thing. No, but people who do things wrongly, they use tax planning for them. No, that's not it. What is required of you is to look at the law and act in line with the law. So that is the first side of our practice here. The second one is tax compliance support, Compliance support includes provisioning and then filing of returns with the authorities. We help them to do the calculations, based on their financial statements, and then having done the tax computation, send it to the company. They see that it's okay, it's fine. Then we file it with the tax authorities. So, and it ends there by processing the tax clearance certificate for them. That cycle is tax compliance service. Number 3 is that we take a step to defend them when there is a tax audit and tax investigation. So we call that one tax defense. Various government approval, we do that, as well as training under people's services.
Well, and this is where we wrap it off on this year's package of the Eom Business Network, the very last package for the year 2018. Our deep gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. All of you, all the stakeholders, production crew, and so on and so forth. We cannot thank you enough. I remain Olorogo Elkanah Moai. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel, next week. And that will be next year. Happy New Year.